Hello, everybody. This is Don Markland with Accountability Now, and welcome to the Morning Jolt, where we give you small tidbits of data, information, and inspiration to make better decisions today. It's a tactical podcast about making today better today. And regardless of what industry you work in, whether it's a tough one or an easy one, slimy or grimy, financial or labor intensive, it really doesn't matter. We all have customers. One way or another, all businesses are driven by customers. From healthcare to writers to nonprofits to even the military, every business or organization is all driven by some end customer. They keep the business afloat. And therefore, at the heart of all business is this concept of how do I attract the right customers consistently? So to help with that, today, I want to talk about a very simple thing. And you don't have to be some chief marketing officer or head of sales or anything to really contribute to attracting the right customer. Every single employee can contribute to that effort in some way. And it comes in the form of getting a testimonial. Now, we all know what testimonials are, but I want to be really specific here for a second. According to Merriam-Webster, that's that dictionary, here is what a testimonial is defined as. There's a couple of definitions. A solemn declaration usually made orally by a witness under oath, or a first-hand authentication of a fact. Now, those are some pretty cool definitions, right? First-hand authentication of a fact. That's what a testimony is. So a customer testimonial, I'm going to take a little literary license here and merge those. A customer testimonial is an oath-driven, factual statement about a company's service or product. There's some real power in a testimonial when you look at it that way. And I love what the group StrategicFactory said about on their blog. This is what they said. Consumers naturally trust each other more than they just trust some marketing collateral or what a company says about themselves. When they see other people saying things, they just naturally trust it more. The testimonial adds more weight to the story. So let me give you some statistics. As if you needed more proof, here's some statistics to lean on. 92% of consumers read online reviews and testimonials when considering a purchase. 95% of people say that reviews, whether positive or negative, influence their purchasing decisions. 90% of buyers who read positive customer success content claimed that content influenced their buying decision. Customer testimonials have the highest effective rate for content marketing. The highest. 47% of people say testimonial videos are effective because they help visualize how the service actually works, the impact that it has. So, if we know testimonials, and particularly video testimonials, are so powerful, why do so many companies struggle to get them? Why do so many companies like plumbers, landscapers, individual laborers struggle to get them and say, well, they're not for me. They don't work for my business, when we know that they do? We see certain companies do really well. They flood Trustpilot, Google reviews all the time with positive testimonials, whereas others, especially small companies, small groups, startups, solopreneurs, coaches, they really miss the mark here. Why? There are two reasons. First, they don't have a process in place to ask for them. And second, they don't know how to use them when they get them. So we're going to talk about both things really quickly. So, first, you don't have a process. I want you to remember this. Angie Hicks from Harvard Business Review, she said, customers want to talk. Take advantage of that. If they want to talk, take advantage of what they want to say. Every person in your company that interacts with a customer can and should be trained to ask for a testimonial. I'm going to repeat that really slowly And if you just want to take this snippet and give it to every single person in your company, you should. Every person in the company can and should be trained to ask for a testimonial. That includes the janitors, the IT people, the accountants, the salespeople, the customer service members, retention, collection, CFO, CTO, chief marketing officer, CEO. I don't care. Every employee should be trained to ask for a testimonial because that aligns everyone with the mission that you are there to create fanatical customers, plain and simple. Everyone. Let me tell you a story. Years ago, I visited Grant Cardone's 10X headquarters in Miami, Florida. And when I went in there, I met with their director of sales. I met with their head of accounting. I met with their head of IT. I met with cleaning people. I met with their president, Jared. I even met with Grant himself. I spent some time with him. I met with everybody. And every single one of them talked to me like I was worth $1 billion. Everyone treated me like gold. They spent time with me. And at the end, the person that asked me for a testimonial wasn't Grant. It wasn't their head of sales. It was actually just a junior salesperson. But he did it in such a genuine way and the experience was so incredible, I happily gave a video testimonial that they've used for a number of things. The whole experience was incredible and infectious because their culture treated me like I was already a fanatic. Have a process that reinforces that. Everybody should have a system and a process that is trained to treat people that way and be ready to ask. That included the people in IT and accounting. They all knew how to do it. And here's your little script and system of asking. Start with, and this is what I call the favor ask. When somebody has an emotional response to your product or service, you start with a favor. You say, hey, can I ask you a favor? Which leads right into the helper ask, which is you say something like, sharing stories helps promote my business. I'd love it if I could share your story. Can I ask you a couple of quick questions? This takes the pressure off of, them having to come up with something to say. You just ask a couple of questions. And then you ask permission. Can I put this on camera before I ask you the questions? Because of the power of a video testimonial. It's really, really simple. Don't overthink this. You take the pressure off them and you get it. If you're a plumber, if you're a landscaper, if you do something in labor, or you're even in service, if you're a coach, if you're real estate, this is so powerful for your future business, your future site. Now, to the second point, what to do with the testimonial. I'm going to use 3 words: use, reuse, and repurpose. Your testimonials should be everywhere. Customer stories sell so much better than salespeople, and this is coming from a salesperson. They should be on your website, your landing pages, your proposal documents, your social media posts, your directories, you name it. You should be sharing snippets of your testimonials 3 to 5 times a week and blasting them out in your email marketing campaigns. You can never share enough positive customer testimonials. In my last business, which was in a kind of sour industry, we built our entire 3x growth on the back of positive testimonials. Use, reuse, and repurpose as many ways as you can. If you're not doing that, you're not doing enough. You can never do enough with your customer testimonials. Testimonials should be in every business. There is not one you shouldn't be using them from. I don't care. If you're in healthcare, if you're an author, if you're a dancer, use and get positive testimonials every chance that you can. Get your customers talking about you in the right way. If you want more content, first, just like we talked about with the testimonial, please get on Apple or Spotify, leave a positive testimonial, and subscribe. You can follow me on Forbes. You can go on Twitter at Don Markland or on Instagram, executivecoach.don. You can go to my website, get your own free ebook on accountability. You can get that for free. And you can also check out my company, the best digital marketing agency in the world, 411 Locals. Folks, this is your Morning Jolt.